Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2, and today I'm going to show you a very easy way for one of the hardest, or at least one of the rarest achievements in Crusader Kings 2, more likely rare than hard, but you know. It's not the rarest achievement, that is because Headhunter, found a bloodline as a particularly cunning, ruthless and skilled duelist, is so difficult to have in a reliable fashion. What I want to do with these videos is I want to give you the way to actually do this without much hassle, right? I want to have a way that enables you to do it without ever moving a finger, really. Headhunter, I almost am at the perfect way to do it with the perfect characters and so on and so forth, but I'm not quite there, so that's going to be a video for the future. Today, we're going to do l'église c'est moi. As an emperor, grab the crown out of the Pope's hands and crown yourself. You need to be a Catholic emperor that is not yet crowned, which means that every single emperor that is there at any single start date that is already Catholic is out of the race, because all of those will always be crowned when you start playing them. You also need to be either ambitious, lunatic, or possessed. Ambitious is the easiest to come by, you will see that in a second. And you need to be a member of the devil worshippers, meaning that you need to have a sin so that you can join them. Now, when I say that I want to make it reliable, what I mean is that I don't want RNG to be in there. Most characters on this map are, generated whenever you click on them, so essentially it means that their traits are entirely random. Making it so that I just say, hey bro, just reroll, and then you're gonna be good? No, we're not gonna do that. Instead, start in 1241 at the Rise of the Hansa, and Kagan Hülegu of the Ilkhanate is exactly who you want to play. Let's save over that. Kagan Hülegu has the benefit that he already starts as a predefined character. All of his traits, all of the stats, they are all a given. They will always be the same, meaning that I can tell you to play him and you will have the exact same experience. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at him. He is Tengri and he is an emperor, which is nice. We can become Catholic in the very near future, but in respect to that, I will talk about that a bit more. Oh, and I got lucky here, Jesus. So, I got super lucky here, but that just makes it quicker, I guess, in the video. He is ambitious by default, and I got lucky that he's already gluttonous. He does not always start with gluttonous. This is a random trait that gets tacked onto the non-random traits here. But if you do not have this trait, what you need to do is you need to do scholarship, build the observatory, and then go down the weirdness part. So there is one part that tries to learn about the movements of the stars. That is the path of this quest that, will fire automatically that you don't want to take. And then the other one would be to essentially go on and just learn about the mysteries of the universe. I was a lack of word. It's just weird. They just look into the observatory and are like, the Necronomicon is real and whatnot. It's all just about some magic nonsense. The lesson of this story is just follow the scholarship path. Do not be an army leader and you will be good to go. Once you have acquired this gluttonous trait through this scholarship questline, do what I'm doing right now. That is all you need to do, okay? Just acquire the skill, which will be slothful, the trait I mean, which is a guaranteed thing, as long as you're not diligent. Just, as long as you're not diligent, you can acquire slothful via the scholarship observatory quest if you study the weirdness instead of the star movements. And what you do next is you talk to your wife, because she is an historian. You become an historian, which means that you are now a member of the religious Christian group, which makes it so that Christians will marry you. Now that already sounds like exactly what it should sound like. I will give this man, the patriarch that can grant me a divorce, I will give him some land so that he all of a sudden is okay with me divorcing this lady. Once you divorce this lady, and of course are a sinner, make sure that you are joining Lucifer's own, because that is, as I said, a requirement. You cannot join them without the sin, that is why you do the scholarship focus, then you join them. And while you wait for them to accept you, or while you wait, just for the scholarship focus stuff, which should take maybe up to 5 years maximum, just declare a war for Mosul. Why are we declaring a war for Mosul? Well, first of all, we can, because we have 90k troops. But second of all, we are in a position where we are too far away from the Pope. And being too far away from the Pope is horrible. It makes it so that he cannot actually crown you. If you become a Catholic, and he's too far away, there is no chance for you to do anything about it unless you can move quicker, closer to him, I mean. And you can achieve that, by the way, you are a tributary of the Chinese dynasty, but you can just decline calls to war, really does not matter. If we conquer Mosul, we will be close enough to actually interact with the Pope, and because of it, be in a position to be crowned. Or well, he will attempt to crown us, but he will not actually crown us because I will Rip the crown out of his hands. Now, usually what you need to do, and let me just show that off. What you need to do if you start, for example, in the HRE, this person is already crowned. You have to wait for your son, and your son would then be... oh, you would have to be ambitious. This is an entirely random character, so that's not even guaranteed. It's a difficult one. However, over here, you will always be ambitious, meaning you just actually, straight up, only have to wait for the possibility of becoming slothful via the event chain or via a random event. Both works. But I think the event chain being a guaranteed thing is an absolute plus in my books at the very least. Let's destroy this fella, because then we can actually win this war and call it a day. And there you go, this is one of those events. I will play until we study the weirdness so that you know what it looks like. And after that, you just have to continue the questline until you see an event that wants to give you slothful, in which case you say definitely yes, yeah. Alright, with that being done, as you can see, the Pope is now in range, and I can marry. Why don't we just marry a random Catholic lady? Like we were always destined to. Take the prestige, thank you very much, doesn't really matter. Secretly convert to Catholic, and boom, we are Catholic. Now, the only thing that I will do now is I will just wait, you know, for the Lucifer's own. It will also make it nice, because then I will be able to, you know, show off which events you have to click and say what to when it comes to the issue of gaining slothful. Also, this Y of Juan, that's quite the letter, eh? So far, nobody is contacting out from the devil worshippers. You know, I got really lucky with that random ass trait, but here I'm not getting so lucky. You have spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. Is there something strange out there? That's exactly the one. That's the weirdness one. Pick that one, and then just continue through everything. Never pick one that is, ooh, I'm stopping X or I'm stopping Y. Never do that, okay? Always continue this questline until the slothful one shows up. Now this is absolutely irrelevant. Don't worry about that event. That was random. Does not matter. Alright, I just need somebody to contact me. Lucifer's own, where you at, yo? See, you can take much RNG out of this game, but you can't take all of it out of the game. Right now, we're literally just waiting for the opportunity of becoming a devil worshipper member. Otherwise, this video would already be over. Right, this is the one event that can break you. This is the one RNG that I cannot take out. That star there disappears when I look directly at it. If you become diligent, you have to restart. Unless you want to just wait for a random trait. But the slothful event that comes after this one, this is part of the questline. The slothful event relies on you not being diligent. So for example, I did not become diligent, meaning I could just continue onwards now towards that questline and be done with it. I gotta tell ya. I'm gonna, you know, wait some time here until March, and then we're gonna try to recontact them again. Nobody got back to us yet on the devil worship, but that's a bit saddening. That's the only thing that I need. Sure, I'll support the Crusade, whatever, bro. Come on. This is one of the observatory quests. I must move forward 100%. 30 gold, you know, you have the money. Let's be real here. Nobody's gonna mind. What is this one doing? But either way, this is how you do it very, very easily if you just get lucky enough to actually be invited by the devil worshippers, which is an honor that so far they have refused me. But maybe that will happen a bit later. You know, never say never. Now, I will, of course, help the Christians destroy the Ayyubid dynasty. How could I not? I'm actually going to go all the way down south. This is for Egypt, so let's go down to Egypt. Why not, right? Why wouldn't you? You can always fight somebody standing in your way. Now, you don't want to lead armies, because there is an event in the observatory questline that will be delayed unless you're not leading armies. Or, you know, are behind your walls. You need to be available, pretty much. That's what I'm saying there. Alright, all I need right now. There we go. This is the man that will introduce us to the devil. Thank you. But keep it hidden. You're truly a witch. Please help me. Yes. Make me an evil man. An evil, evil man. Their lies are meant to hold us back. Absolutely beautiful. Now, as I said, you can only actually start this if you are in a position where, you know, you can... where you have a sin. If you don't have a sin, then none of this will work. But as you can see, this is working wonders, and we're winning the Crusade. Which just makes me think, you know what? Let's just become a Crusader while we're at it. There you go. Deus Vult. Got him. Yet again. Got him yet again. Soon revolt. Now this is annoying because we actually need to be free of any wars before we can get crowned. So this is gonna stretch this out a bit, but as you can see, it's just easiest money. I'm ambitious. I'm gonna be a devil worshipper in just a second, and then we will be good to go. You're the messenger? Wow. Never seen this event before. Right, there you go. We're now a devil worshipper, and once all the wars that we're in are over, we will be able to do exactly what needs to be done. Exactly what needs to be done. Am I, by the way, the leading power here? Oh yeah, by far. Sure, random lady, you shall become my beneficiary. There you go. Speed up these people so that this war ends quicker. And then we can call it a day. Also, I'd caught so few of them. Where are you running? Where are you running? No, I don't care about any of this. None of these quests are relevant to me. I think they're just quicker than me. Nope, they are done now. Look at that. Hey, we're gonna kill him here. Got him. And the Crusade is over. Easy. They have been destroyed. I don't know what happened here. We got some Mongols in there that are not even Christian, but that's cool. Don't really care. What's going on over here? Let's deal with this and then we will be done. Nope, I do not want to play her. I wish her luck. She is Catholic. That's quite nice for her. And once this rebellion is over, let's meme on the Pope. Right, so what you do once you are at peace, you're a devil worshipper and you are ambitious. All of those things are important, and you are, of course, you know, a Catholic emperor. Organize a ceremony and only the Pope can crown me. Whatever ridiculous thing he demands, just accept it. Just take it. What does he want? 300 bucks? I have 18,000, my friend. I don't think that makes that much of a difference, yeah? There you go. I will go and see him. That was one of the observatory quests. So, like, in about 1 year, with the observatory quests, you would be slothful. In about 1 year from now. So it wouldn't be that much later, really. And here we go. I kneel before Pope Callistinus IV as host of vassals surround us in complete silence. The Pope blesses me before placing the imperial crown upon my head and proclaiming me Kagan of the Ilkhanate by grace of God. No, I shall crown myself. The Pope was baffled when I reached for the imperial crown in the middle of the ceremony and snatched away the golden circlet from his hands. Amongst the general amazement of the crowd of noblemen around us, I announced that from this day forward the papacy would hold no longer any power over the imperial throne, as it was the case for all Roman emperors of old. I am Kagan by my own hand, and I'm also excommunicated. And yep, that's the achievement right there. Good old L'Église, c'est moi. Now that is the guide. I hope that you will be able to achieve this. You know, it's currently at 1.0% in terms of, you know, how many people have achieved it. I hope that you will be one of them soon and that the number will rise. Be hyped for a video that will be out very, very soon about the topic of becoming a ruthless duelist. Now, I want to thank my members of the channel, the Richest T, Snywolf, Sai, and Herman, and then of course the Dukes, Lexo and Benedict. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you also want to support the channel, then consider becoming a member today. I will see you later. Alligator.